what's good, everybody? It's your boy Taco, and today we're back with another video. And week 9 of the season is upon us. We're already almost halfway done, which is crazy. But we're going to be doing my week 9 picks. Last week, I went 13-3, the best week that I have had so far, I think. I had 2 down weeks, but now we are back up 74-35 on the season. Still have had no perfect game since week 2, and I think we have some teams on a bye. But let's just get right into it, and let's start off with the Steelers and the Titans. I think that this game is in Pittsburgh. The Steelers came off of a disappointing game. You scored 10 points. Your quarterback got hurt in the middle of the second quarter. I did hear that he will come back. He will play in this game, but the team hasn't really looked good all year. The thing is that they are 4-3. The Titans, they are 3-4, but they had looked really solid. Diop had 3 touchdowns. Will Levis looks amazing. Will Levis should be their starter even when Tannehill is back, and Tannehill won't be in for this game. Will Levis looks like the real deal, and I have the Titans taking this one 27-17. The Titans are a good team. They're going to show that they're a good team, and they're going to be another sneaky team again. They might be the Titans of old. They're not trading Henry. The deadline's already passed. It's a solid team. Then we move on to the game that is in Germany. Stupid bug. The Chiefs and the Dolphins. The Chiefs lost last week. Didn't look good. You still have only 2 losses. You lost in the opener. You've played really decent since. Mahomes maybe hasn't had a Patrick Mahomes year. He still is a good quarterback. He still is a quarterback that I trust. All right. And then you look on the other side, the Dolphins. They got a solid win last week. They beat the Patriots, which is a team that they are supposed to beat. But, you beat who's on your schedule. You still, the Eagles, it's a bit iffy. You haven't beaten a team with a positive record in, I think, over a year. And that's my biggest concern with this team. And in Germany, I think that the Chiefs are going to come out with a win. I think that they're going to be better prepared. You have Andy Reid. It's the Chiefs. It's a well-run, oiled machine. Mike McDaniel might not really know what he's doing. Going to London, or Frankfurt, Germany, wherever. It's Mike McDaniel. I get the Chiefs winning 34-27. Better team in this case. It's going to be a shootout. It's going to be a good game. I think that the Chiefs are going to take it. Then, moving on, you got the Vikings and the Falcons. The Vikings, it's sad. You lost Justin Jefferson earlier. You'll have him next week. But you lost Kirk Cousins, obviously, for the year. But you did just make a trade for Joshua Dobbs, who I really like that you traded for. Should not have been benched in Arizona. And he's coming right in. He already has experience. He's going to come in. He's going to play all right. Is he going to play to Kirk Cousins' level? No. But he's going to play okay, yeah. The Falcons, Heineke will start for this team is what it looks like. So we have 2 teams with new quarterbacks coming in. Heineke's a much better quarterback than Ritter, in my opinion. He should have been the starter. I said that he was going to be the starter in my quarterbacks video, and I know that I was wrong, but I shouldn't have been wrong. You can see it now. And the Falcons, they're an all right team. They've taken some bad losses. And I actually do have them rebounding this week, though, and taking a win 20-16. When you got new quarterbacks, new schemes, most likely we're actually going to see Jaren Hall on the Vikings side, and I just don't expect this Vikings offense to do a lot, and the Falcons can do just enough to get a win. Then you have the Bears and the Saints. This one's in the Superdome. The Bears, Bagent looks like he is going to start. Fields is going to be hurt again. Bagent has looked all right for the Saints. It is Carr. It has been a pretty good offense when he is in. They've scored 38 points last week. Now, maybe the Colts defense, a little bit suspectful. They allowed 39 to the Browns, who scored, I guess, 20. It's all right. But still, the Saints, they look good. Rashid Shaheed, most underrated player in the league. The Bears, they look they look decent with Bajan in. You had a bad loss last week, definitely. I think that you're going to rebound a little bit. I don't think that you're going to win. I have the Saints winning 25-22. I think that's the better team here. When you stack it up, it's going to be a good game, offensive-ish, and the Saints are going to pull it out. Then you have the Packers and the Rams. Don't know where this game is played. The Packers have looked bad. They just traded their best corner, Rasul Douglas, inside of a game where you were going up against Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua, which is not a good decision. Then the offense has just looked bad. Jordan Love has not looked good. I've defended this team for the first 6 weeks, mostly because of week 1. Not a great team. The Rams, they took a bad loss last week. It was scoregami, so I'll take it, but it was not a good It was not a good game last week that you played. You got to rebound. You got to bounce back. I think that they will bounce back. I have them winning 20-13. The Rams are the better team here. I think that the Packers, they have a lot of things to fix up. I don't think that they can fix it up yet, but I definitely think that it will get better over time. Look, you just got to deal with growing pains. You've had a good quarterback for 30 years. Deal with it, Packers fans. Then you have the Patriots in the Commanders this game. I'm gonna stop acting like I know where these games are. The Commanders, they've played solidly against the Philadelphia Eagles. It seems like that happens every time. This team knows how to play the Eagles competitively, but this team can really not play competitively against anybody else. They started the year 2-0. Their only win after that has come against Atlanta. Now you're facing a New England team who sort of has a hot hand. They started the season off awfully. Actually, they had a good game against Philadelphia, but then their season has been pretty bad. They came back. They got the win against Buffalo. You played Miami last week. Didn't look amazing against Miami. I think that you can bounce back. And I actually have the Patriots winning this game. I think that this team is back. They're back into it. And they're going to get a win here, 20-19, a 1-point game. Patriots are able to squeak out wins because that's one thing where coaching comes in. And I don't care how much y'all think that Bill Belichick should be fired. He is still the best head coach in football, or he is still one of the best head coaches in football. He's going to find a way to win games like this. Then you have probably the best game in the 1 o'clock slate, the Ravens and the Seahawks. There's a bunch of great games in every slate, really. The Ravens, you play good. Lamar Jackson has looked really good. Stupid bug. The Seahawks, you have played all right. Geno has had some iffy stretches. You got to win over Arizona, what you're supposed to do. You also played a game. Oh, you beat the Browns, which was a pretty good team and a pretty good win. Good game. When it comes to the Ravens, you beat the Cardinals. Nothing too impressive. It's the Arizona Cardinals. But, you beat the team that was on your schedule. And you beat them by like 16 points until the very end. It's going to be a very competitive game. A very fun game to watch, I have the Ravens beating them 30-27. The Ravens are a good team. The Ravens can beat other good teams. We saw them beat up on the Detroit Lions. They can beat quality NFL teams, and I have that happening again. Then you got the Texans. You got the Bucks. The Bucks. Baker, quarterback, he's played pretty good. The Bucks overall this season have been okay. It's been iffy over these last couple of weeks. It hasn't been sort of the Bucks that we have wanted. I know Thursday night you're going into Buffalo on a cold game. You were a guy looking at the ball on a Hail Mary from winning the game probably. And, it was some good stuff. With the Texans, you took a loss to the Panthers. Inexcusable. If you're actually a good team, if you want to take that step up that we sort of have expected from them, sort of think that they have taken, You got to be able to beat teams like the Carolina Panthers. And I think that that's, sort of the thing in this game is they are still on, I think, a 3-game skid. And I'm going to have the Bucs winning this game. I have it 23-21. It's going to be a close game. Stroud is going to play well. Stroud is still a great quarterback, despite what these last 2 games have said. I think that the Bucs are going to get a win here. They're going to get back on track. They're good at football. Then you have the Cardinals and the Browns. The Cardinals making a big move, benching Joshua Dobbs. The Browns making, I guess you trade away Donovan Peoples-Jones, which wasn't a good move. I still won't know about this whole Watson-Walker thing. I think that right now I'm judging them just about equal. Obviously in different ways. PJ Walker's more of a game manager, but it's not like the team has been much worse when he's in instead of Watson. I think that the Cardinals, I've always been saying, they'll play you close. Close doesn't cut it anymore. Because now you need to win a freaking game of football, and you haven't done it. All right? I have the Browns winning this game. The Browns are a quality team. They're going to get another quality win, 26-17. The Cardinals, you got to pick up the slack if you actually want to do something with your life. Now, when it comes to being the first overall pick, yeah, that's what we all expected. And so if you get it, we're not going to be that surprised. But when you look at this team, it's not great. Murray coming back. Clayton Tune possibly starting. Clayton Tune is going to start. I got the Browns taking this one. Then, to start the 4 o'clock slate, we got the Colts and the Panthers. The Colts have not the best defense. The Panthers have not the best offense. They're facing off. Panthers had a pretty solid win last week. I mean, you got a win against a team. You have not done it yet this year. And so for you to get your first win, it's a monumental enough moment. One of my 3 losses that I predicted, another team that I predicted to win and lost, the Indianapolis Colts. Actually, it's the other way around. But your defense really scares me. Your offense is also pretty good still. And I have the Colts taking this game 30-20. I think that the Colts are going to be in a lot of shootouts this year. I think that the Panthers, while their offense isn't great, they're going to sort of just be there, do their job, and lose the game. The Colts are a better than average team, and the Panthers are a below average team. Then you have the Raiders and the Giants. For the Giants, it'll be Tommy DeVito, Tyrod Taylor, whoever it's going to be at quarterback is not good. For the Raiders, it's probably going to be Jimmy G at quarterback, and that's not good. When you look at these teams, they're both underperforming. They're both not good. The Giants, they trade away Leonard Williams recently. It's going to be a big thing. I have the Raiders taking this game 19-16, sort of a little more underrated game, or lower scoring, I guess. I think that the Raiders are just going to find a way to pull out, get a win. That's simple. Then, it's the Eagles and the Cowboys. It's one of the 2 greatest games in NFL history. The other time is when we actually play them in Dallas, even though most times we lose. The Cowboys are coming off of, what are they coming off of? A pretty solid win against the Los Angeles Rams. They have played all right this year against all right teams. When they have played good teams, they have sucked. When they played a team like the Arizona Cardinals, they found a way to lose. It's up and down for this team. This team is definitely going to show up. When you are playing the Eagles at home, when the Eagles are at home, you got to show up. But when you look at the Eagles, they beat the Commanders, wasn't convincing. Defense has a lot of issues. But guess what? That's all I'm going to say about them. Because you know what? You know who I'm picking in this game. I'm picking the Philadelphia Eagles. You think that I'm going to go up against my team when they're playing the Dallas Cowboys? I don't care how good the Cowboys are. I'm never picking for the Dallas Cowboys against my Philadelphia Eagles. And the Eagles are the better team here. They're going to beat the crap out of Dallas. I hate Dallas. Boo. Eagles 31-27. Better team here. Enough said. I don't like the Dallas Cowboys, as you can tell. Boo. Then you move on to Sunday Night Football. It is the Bengals and the Bills. Obviously, tragic moment happened last year when this game was played with the Damar Hamlin incident. But this game is set up to be a shootout. The Bengals offense has gotten back in check. The Bills offense, they had some issues, especially in the first half, but he scored 17 points last first half. I think that the Bills offense is going to also be back on track. I have this game probably being the highest scoring game that I will predict all year. Do I know why? No. Am I just putting it there? Yeah. These are both high quality offenses, all right quality defenses. And I have the Bengals winning this game. The Bengals are going to ride the hot hand. They're getting hot again. It's the way that last year was. They started off iffy. They're getting back up, and they're going to get back up strong. They're still going to be in the playoffs. They're still a really good team. 41-34 in favor of the Cincinnati Bengals. They're the better team, as I literally just stated. And the Bills are still going to have a good performance, not enough to keep up with Joe Burrow on Sunday night. Then on Monday Night Football, you got the Chargers and the Jets. The Jets at one point had a 0.1% chance of winning, and they won. Fun fact, they did the exact same thing last year when they were playing the Browns. I don't even know how it was 0.1%, but it was somehow. The Jets pulled out a win. They pulled out a time to win a football game, and they have a positive record. They have a better record than the team that they're playing, the LA Chargers. The Chargers had a really good week last week. I wouldn't say 100% that you got back on track just because it is the Chicago Bears, but you played really well. You did your job. Herbert did his job for maybe the first time all year, besides maybe the Dolphins opener. This team looked solid. I think that this team will look solid again, and I have them getting a win here. 21-16. The Chargers are a good team. They're the better team here. There are obviously still questions about this Jets offense that I need answered. It's that simple. That's going to be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.